community health and human service educator. Excited to be here to share. I'm about to plant some sprouts for my agribusiness. I am trying something new as I add on to La Genevieve Garden Farm, all the things, that we're doing over here that help us to thrive in a survivor's economy. Again, so I am planting sprouts today in a new tray system that I'm trying out. And I wanted to come here and share it with you, my beautiful people. So, this is the new tray system. This is the new tray system that I'm using. It is five, one, two, three, four trays with a bottom reservoir and a cover, right? So this system is designed for you to layer it. You put, seeds in each tray, put some water, and it drains its way in. So you will need a system. I have several systems that I am currently using to grow microgreens. Microgreens is one of the most lucrative markets in the agribusiness that you can literally make millions of dollars in a single year just making these specialty greens for restaurants, special customers, building the right relationship and for the people who want them, right? Even farmers markets. But you can also feed your family. You can also feed your family with these amazing sprouts. So I'm using this system and I'm going to walk you through the process that I'm using to get started. So you will need a system. This is a new one that I'm trying out again for a 4-tray system with a reservoir at the bottom. And then you have to have some seeds, of course. And I'm trying radish this time because radish is a good microgreen sprout, and it sprouts very, very quickly. So I have the greens on hand, and you will also need some water, some room temperature water, maybe 16 ounces. They said 2 cups, so that's 8 ounces, 16 ounces of water. So I've already got my water, some fresh water, room temperature, my reservoir system, and some seeds. So starting at the bottom, starting with tray number 1, I am going to, let me see if I can get you all down here a little bit. Yeah, there we go. So I'm starting with tray number 1, and we're going to be placing 2 teaspoons, because you don't want to put too many seeds in here. We're going to place 2 teaspoons of these seeds in each tray. So you don't want it to be too crowded. And the good thing about this system is the system has grooves in it. So once the seeds plant themselves, they literally stop. I don't know. There used to be a game back in the day that we played where we would make the wheel go around and then see where it landed, right? You see how this groove system here, literally these seeds, they can't be too crowded. You have to make sure that you do not overcrowd the tray. All right, so I'm going to stop here and see if I can move some of the seeds around just a little bit because I want them to grow well, and I don't want them to be too crowded. And the good thing, like I said, with this tray system is that it has these grooves in it where the seeds actually stop. So you can literally spread your seeds around inside the tray, right? Now, for all of you who are watching and you're looking for systems that you can grow food quickly, this is one of those systems, right? But this is also for those who are interested, my managed care professionals who are trying to learn new ways so that they can teach their consumers new ways through business and teaching them concepts. If you are an independent managed professional, these are some things that you can actually do with your consumers to teach them how to maintain in this survivor's market economy, should I say. All right, so we've got the seeds spread out. I don't know if you can see that on tray number one. So tray number one, can you all see that? Let me see if I can lean it down just a little bit. No, can't lean it anymore. Yeah, I think you can see it because I'm looking at it. All right, so next we have, hi Josh, hi Amy, hey everyone. Okay, so now we're going to put tray number two on, no, actually, yeah, number three in place. Because the tray number one is empty. That is your reservoir. So you put the tray number two in place. Next, you're going to put tray number three on top of that. And you're going to do the same thing, all right? So we're going to put some little seedlings in here. Only a teaspoonful, right? Because we want them to have plenty of room to grow. And I think I'm really, just based on looking at this, I think I'm really going to love this system because of the way that I'm seeing how they strategically made this system with these grooves in it. It's like, how could you go wrong with your seeds like spilling into the wrong area because it has these beautiful grooves in it. So I got this system here, guys, from Temu, right? And I'm, based on what I am seeing right now, I'm about to go and buy some more of them. All right, so tray number three is in place. What's the name of the game? It's actually not a game. It's a, the game we used to play as kids. It used to be a little square game where we would play when we were kids. It was like, a $1 game, some type of travel game that we had. And we would shake it up to see where the little metal beads would land. Do you remember that? So that's kind of what it was. All right, so we're on tray number three. Now we're going to add tray number four. We're at level 3 now, so I'm really excited. And we're going to, and this is very easy to do. Like, this system is very easy. So I'm going to do the same thing here again and spread these seeds. You want them to, spread them out because you want these things to grow evenly distributed, and just it's a beautiful system. Like, I can't wait to show you guys the results after we begin this process. All right, this one looks really good. Very nice and thoroughly spread out. And so the last tray we're going to put is this last one, which is tray number 5. Tray number 5, we're also going to place 2 teaspoons, did they say 2 teaspoons? I think they said 2 teaspoons in each tray. Y'all, I might have to go back and put some more seeds because I think the instructions said 2 teaspoons. Let me look. But I'm going to try it with the 1 teaspoon first. It says, hold on, let's see. Oh, yep, it does say 2 teaspoons. I better go back, huh? Because I'm not going to be using the trays effectively if I don't. Because it says put 2 teaspoons. But I'm thinking if I use 2 teaspoons, it's going to be crowded. And they said not to, maybe we'll use 1.5. We'll just randomly put some more in there, okay? We don't want it to be overcrowded. So we are not going to overcrowd these trays because on the sign it said do not overcrowd. And it gave a display of it. So we're just going to add a little bit more seeds. Maybe 1.5. Maybe 1.5 will do, right? So even though it said 2, we'll go with 1.5, all right? We're going to add a little bit more to this, a little bit more to that tray, and a little bit more to this tray, and we're going to be good. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to take this last tray, and this is going to go over top of it. Now, what happens next is we pour the water into this tray. And it will take its time and seep its way into these trays so that the seeds can begin to, get access to the water, right? So it said pour 2 cups, which is 16 ounces, and it will begin going down into the trays. And I can already see it starting to go down into the trays. All right, and it says it will take its time. The water will begin to move down, and it's already moving down. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I can see it already dripping down into the trays. So it's making its way down into the trays. All right, so that's the end of that. So we're going to let this take its time and drip through this system. And then we're going to watch it grow. We're going to watch it grow, and I will come back and share with you all what is happening with this new tray system, with this new sprout system. I'm super excited. The only thing that I'm seeing right now is that they said not to crowd the seeds, but the water is causing the seeds to crowd. So I don't know. Maybe they'll spread themselves out. But what I'm seeing is that the seeds are crowding up because of the, maybe I'll have to go in and like spread them out or something once the water gets in there and they start. Maybe I'll go in there and do that because I don't want them to grow bunched together or not get the adequate water that they need, because they are designed, the holes are designed to, oh, that's right. It did say the seeds may cover the holes, but don't worry. The water will still get down to the next reservoir. I think the reason also why the holes also give air supply so that the roots can grow. So I don't know. We're going to see. I've got several. I don't know if you can see that, but I have several systems growing right now. I've got mung beans. I have an entire system in my grow room that's growing seeds right now. But I wanted to try this new system and share it with you all because as managed care professionals, we know that there's a lot going on in the market right now, in the economy, and no one's coming to help us. Let's be clear. No one is coming to help us, and we chose this field because we're helpers. And as helpers, we want to be armed with the right education that we can share with our clients or our consumers, right? Because that's what it's all about. So for those of you who don't know me, I am Dr. Eve, your community health and human service educator and host of Touch One Life, Touch Millions, where I share the things that I'm learning to secure my family, to build an agribusiness, to work with individuals, communities, and families to build an economy that where they can thrive versus just in a survivor's economy. So if you have any questions, I'm going to be following up with you all to let you all know the progress of these microgreens, which I'm super excited, guys. I'm telling you, I love it. But I just don't know what's going to happen because it says it's going to drip slowly. They have made it through the first tray, the second tray, and the second tray and the third tray is kind of slow. So I don't know. It's gonna take a little while before they get to the next layer, but we will watch it carefully, and I will keep you all posted. The seeds are just floating around in there. Yeah. So let's go. Let's grow. Let's grow food. All right. Peace and blessings to you all. Have the most amazing day. And whatever you do, don't let anyone get in the way on your journey to becoming who God has called you to become. Always be a helper. Peace and blessings.